Namaste. Welcome everyone. Inhale deeply for Om. 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 Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Dum Dogaye 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 Namaha. Om Aim Saraswache 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 Namaha. Om Him Mahalakshmi 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 Namaha. Om Hrim Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Hrim Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Shri Hanamate Namaha. 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 Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Guru Brahma, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Guru Devo, Maheshvara, Maheshvara, Guru Sakshat, Guru Sakshat, Param Brahma, Param Brahma, Tashmai Shri, Tashmai Shri, Gurave Namaha, Gurave Namaha, Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, bow your head. Offer your practice today to a place in nature that is dear to you. Bring that holy place into your mind's eye, visualize, dedicate your practice to that holy place. Namaste. Welcome everybody. Heatwave class again today. So gentle practice. Begin with Shitali, calling pranayama. Both hands chin mudra. Chest lifted, chin down. Exhale through both nostrils. Protrude the tongue. Inhale Shitali. Bring the hand up, Vishnu Mudra. Close the right nostril as the chin comes down. Exhale left. Release the hand back to the knee, Chin Mudra. Inhale Shitali. Head back. Bring the chin down, lift the chest up. Close the left nostril. Exhale right. Feel free to use Jiva Bandha if you're familiar. Hand back to the knee, Shitali inhale. Pause, bring the chin down. Close the right nostril, exhale left. Long, smooth, quiet exhale. Shitali inhale. Chin down, close the left, exhale right. Continue in your own time. these two go to the palm, and you use that finger, keep them together, that finger and that finger to open and close your nostrils. Try and keep them together, like that. Yeah. So use this hand to open and close the nostrils, that hand stays like this. First finger to thumb. First finger. Yeah. And the other hand finger's like, just like this. So they're mudras, hand, okay? And then continue. Finish the round you're on. The next time you exhale through the left nostril. Bring both hands to Chin Mudra. Sit quietly and focus on your breath in the heart. And then inhale, bring your arms wide and overhead. Interlock your fingers. Lift away from your sit bones. And separate the palms. Exhale, fold forward. Put the hands on the floor, around the back. Take a couple of breaths there. And then inhale, walk up, come to standing position, facing east, which is this direction. And we'll start with Ding Namaskar. Salutation to the pranic directions of the universe. Stand in Tadasana, big toes touching, heels slightly apart, spread the toes. Feet can be a little bit apart and parallel if that's better for you, but with the feet together it works more on your balance. Chest up, roll the shoulders back and down, bring the chin down towards the chest. Come into Ujjayi breathing with a little constriction in the base of the throat. Not too harsh, especially in the hot weather, because Ujjayi is a heating breath if you use it too forcefully. So just keep it subtle and soft, so just you can feel it and hear it. Tuck the tailbone gently towards the pubic bone and lighten through the waist. Exhale, bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms wide and overhead, interlock your fingers, lift up. Press the hands in prayer and then move the hips back and fold halfway. You can bring the prayer over the heart if you have any back issues. Hips back, chin down, look navel, hold the breath out. Salutations to the prana in the east. Interlock fingers, inhale, come up. Exhale, quarter turn to your right. Inhale, lift the palms towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands in prayer, fold halfway, chin down, completely empty the lungs. Hold the breath out. Salutations to the prana in the south. Interlock fingers, inhale, come up. Exhale, quarter turn to the right. Inhale, push the palms towards the ceiling. Press the hands in prayer, exhale, fold halfway. Draw the navel in, push the hips back, gaze navel. Salutations to the prana in the west. Interlock fingers, inhale, come up. Exhale, quarter turn to the right. Inhale, press your palms towards the ceiling. Keep the length, exhale, hands in prayer, fold halfway. Hold the breath out. Salutation to the prana of the north. Interlock fingers, inhale, come up. Exhale, quarter turn to the right. And then press the palms and inhale, look up, your hands. Hold the breath in. Salutation to the prana in the heavens. And then exhale, fold forward and touch the floor with your fingertips, hands in prayer. Salutations to the prana of Mother Earth. Interlock fingers, inhale, come up. And then halfway with the arms wide, fold halfway, 45 degrees, palms up. Salutations to the intermediate pranas. Interlock the fingers in front, lift all the way up. Push the feet down, make the spine long. Exhale, and bring the hands into Anjali Mudra over your heart. Look at the heart. Hold the breath out. Salutations to the prana of the soul. And then inhale there. And exhale, Tadasana. Okay, Hasta Vinyasas. Inhale, bring the arms wide and overhead, interlock your fingers. And exhale, bring the thumbs to the back of your neck. Draw the elbows wide and open the chest. Hold the breath out a second or two. Inhale, push the palms to the ceiling. Exhale, widen down. Repeat, inhale, widen overhead. Stretch the arms. Exhale, bring the thumbs down. Do the best to keep the palms up to open the upper part of the lung. Little pause. Inhale, push the palms up. Stretch, chin down. Exhale, widen down. And then forward and up. Inhale, palms face forward. Lift up, and now try and lift more through the shoulders and the upper back. Stretch the lungs in the back. And exhale, forward and down, keeping the chin down all the time and the internal gaze to the center of the chest. Inhale, forward and up. At the end of the movement, pause and stretch a little more as you push the feet down. And exhale, forward and down. Inhale, widen up. And then exhale, lean to the right. Push the hips to the left, look straight ahead. Inhale to the center. Exhale left, hips to the right, look straight ahead. Inhale center. Exhale right. Try to keep the shoulders and the arms back. And stay for a breath. Inhale into your left lung. Really expand the left lung. Long exhale until you're completely empty. Hold the breath out, lift the perineum, lower abdomen in and up, Mula Nudhyana Bandha. Release the bandhas, inhale center, chin down. Exhale left, lift the chin, look straight ahead. Same breath. Expand your right lung. And then long exhale. Bandhas at the end of the exhale. When you're ready, inhale center with the chin down. And exhale, Tadasana. Spinal movements, movements for the spine, and also opening up the lung channels. Inhale, bring the arms to shoulder level. Keep the chin down. You can keep the gaze in the heart. The eyes can be closed if you're comfortable with your balance. And exhale, bring the arms down. Cross the hands over the pelvis and touch the top of the opposite thigh on the marmor point. And then inhale, bring the arms wide, shoulder level, and really extend out of your shoulders into your fingertips. And then cross the hands the other way round, in a way that feels a little bit weird. Touch the top of the thighs with the middle finger. And inhale wide. And then exhale, twist to the right. Look at your back hand. Inhale, center. Make sure there's a nice straight line through your arms. Exhale, twist the left. And inhale to the center. And exhale, twist to the right. And bring your left hand under your right collarbone. And then inhale, expand your right lung. Move your right hip forward. And exhale, twist. Look at your right hand. The end of the breath, hold the breath out. Little pause. Inhale, center arms wide like wings. Exhale, twist left. Right hand under left collarbone. Inhale into the hand and nudge your left hip forward. And then long exhale. Ground the inside of your left foot. The end of the breath, pause and twist. And then inhale, center arms wide like wings. And exhale, cross the hands over the pelvis and touch the opposite thigh. Look heart. Inhale, arms wide like wings. And exhale, cross the hands the other way. Inhale, arms widen overhead, interlock your fingers. Shoulder rotations. And then as you exhale, arch back, big circle with the arms. Bring the arms to shoulder level, stand up straight. Inhale, arms wide and overhead, interlock your fingers. And then forward and wide. So you've got to stretch the breath out now. Try to make the breath fit the movement. When your shoulder blades touch your chins on your sternum. Inhale forward and interlock the fingers. Come overhead and push up. And exhale, widen down. Repeat. Inhale, widen overhead. Change the interlock of your fingers. Exhale, arch back. Sweep the shoulders. So you feel a deep rotation in the joint. Inhale, widen overhead. Chin on sternum. Lift. Keep the length. Exhale, forward and wide. Extend into the arms and fingers. And then inhale, forward and up. And slowly exhale, widen down. Look hard, take a breath. And then try to have your heels touching. And inhale, raise the arms wide and overhead. And look at the floor of 2 feet in front of you with a soft gaze. And exhale, lift your heels. Inhale, lower your heels. And lift up. And exhale, lower your arms. Smooth breath, smooth movement. Inhale, raise the heels and the arms. Balance. And exhale, lower the heels and lower the arms. Keep your face relaxed. Inhale, raise the arms, raise the heels. And this time we're going to stay for a breath. Exhale, keep your tailbone tucked towards your pubic bone. And then inhale. Stretch your arms a little more and exhale, slowly lower your heels and lower your arms. And then turn the right foot out and the left foot out 45 degrees. Have your heels touching and squeeze your legs together if you can. And then inhale, bring your arms wide and overhead. And as you exhale, bring your hands into Anjali Mudra with the thumbs over the center of the chest and a little bit of space between your palms, and your gaze down towards the pranasthana. Take a breath. Feel the breath begins in the center of the chest and returns to the center of the chest. One more breath. You see this posture in a lot of temple carvings in India and in old manuscripts. It's devotional Tadasthana, Tadasana, Namaskar. And then inhale, bring the arms wide and overhead. And sweep the arms round behind you. And if you can, bring your hands into reverse prayer up your back. Otherwise, hold your opposite elbow or clasp the hands. Same thing, chest up, chin down, take 2 breaths. Watch the breath in the center of the chest. Eyes closed if you can. Inhale, bring the arms wide and overhead. And exhale, arms wide and down. Turn the right foot in, turn the left foot in. Inhale, bring the arms wide and overhead. You can do this also with the prayer over the heart if you have any back issues. Draw the hips back and fold halfway. So the chin is down, the hips back, the navel's in, and the legs are firm. And then interlock the fingers and inhale, come up. Little arch back at the top, exhale, same thing, go halfway. Make a number 7. And inhale, bring your arms wide like wings. Exhale, don't move. Push your hips back more. Try and do a little back bend like you're in a little cobra, but keep the chin down. And then inhale. And on the next exhale, bring your arms forward and interlock your fingers and push your hips away from your hands. And inhale, slowly come up. Arch back a little bit at the top. And exhale, fold all the way down. Put your hands either on the floor or on your legs. And then interlock your fingers and come all the way up. Arch back a little bit at the top. Keep your chin down. And then exhale, fold all the way again. And try to get your feet parallel. They can be a bit apart, but keep them parallel. Yeah. You can take your big toes or bring the hands around the backs of the legs. And then inhale and look up. Lengthen your spine, lengthen your arms. Roll the eyes up and look third eye. And then don't move. Fully exhale. At the end of the exhale, draw the navel in. And then fold over the legs. The legs don't have to be straight. It's fine. And then inhale on 1, on 2, on 3. Exhale on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6. Little pause. Inhale on 1, on 2, on 3. Exhale, 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6. Little pause. Last one on your own. You count the Om numbers. And then when you're done, interlock the fingers, push the hips back, keep the chin down, inhale, come up, arch back a little bit, and exhale, Tadasana. Okay, so just a little thing, because we're going to be doing a bit of holding the toes today. When you're holding the toes, hold the toes. So the hand position for holding the toes is, if I'm going to hold my right toe, I use the first 2 fingers and I try to get the toe right up into the crook of the finger, and then I grip the toe tightly, and I push the fingers into the floor with the toe. What that does is it activates the leg. When the toes are just relaxed and loose, then the muscles in the back of the leg don't activate, and you want the whole of the leg engaged. So you push the toe into the fingers, and you push the fingers into the floor. It should feel like, yeah, I can't get those fingers out. They're stuck, yes? And then I put the thumb, there's a pressure point here, marmer point, on the tip of the toe. And I press my thumb gently there, so I make the pranic connection through the nadis in the legs to the nadis in the groin. So the way you hold the the toe, is important. Okay? So if you're going to hold the toes, hold the toes like that. If you're not going to hold the toes, it's fine to just hold it on the backs of the legs like this. But the moment you can comfortably hold the toes, do it. And when you're holding the toes, you also want to be able transferring the weight forward enough in the feet so that the toes really press into the fingers. If you've got too much weight in the heels, you'll feel that the toes are light. That's incorrect. Go forward until the toe pressure is holding those fingers firmly into the floor. And then I'll be happy. Inhale, inhale, exhale, bring the arms together in Anjali Mudra. Inhale, bend the right knee and hug the knee to your chest. And then turn the knee out and bring the foot to the inner thigh. Bring the hands into Anjali Mudra. And choose something to look at that won't move. And inhale, bring the arms wide and overhead. If you can, just do what you're comfortable with. And one Gayatri. Om Bhur Bhuva Svaha Tat Savito Varenyam Bhago Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nat Prachodayata. Om. Prayer to the heart. Inhale, knee forward, extend the leg. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, bend the left knee. Exhale, turn the knee out, bring the foot to the inner thigh. Inhale, float the arms. And lift up and then press the palms. Tuck the tailbone towards the pubic bone, it will help. Om Bhur Bhuva Svaha Tat Savito Varenyam Bhago Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nat Prachodayata. Om. Bring the prayer down. Inhale, turn the knee forward, engage the leg, and exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, bring the arms to shoulder level. No, don't do that. Inhale, exhale, Anjali Mudra. Do a different sun salutation, just nice. And then inhale, come forward and up. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees if you need to. Get the hands on the floor. You need to be near the front of your mat. Inhale, step the right foot back, drop the knee down, look up. Hands on the floor. Exhale, step back, plank pose, hold the breath. Exhale, knees down, chest down, chin or forehead down. Keep the hips high. Then forward into a low cobra. Very little weight in the hands, point the toes. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Feet together. Inhale, step the right foot forward between your hands, left knee down, point the toe, look up. Other foot forward, forward bend. Exhale. Inhale, reach the hands forward and up and arch back at the top. And exhale, bring the hands into prayer over your heart. Inhale there. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, exhale, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, bring the arms forward and up, little arch back. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, left foot back, knee down, look up. Other leg back, hold the breath, plank pose. Exhale, knees down, chest down, chin or forehead down, hips high. Inhale, slide forward to a low cobra and point your toes. Exhale, back, downward facing dog, legs together. Inhale, left foot forward, drop the right knee, point the toe, look up. Other leg forward, forward bend, fold over the legs. Inhale, reach forward and up, arch back gently at the top. And exhale, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, bring your arms to shoulder level with the palms facing down. And on the exhale, squat all the way down, heels may rise. And then inhale there, and exhale, separate the knees and drop your shoulders low. And then down. And extend both legs. Inhale, bring your arms over your head, interlock your fingers. And exhale, don't move. Inhale, slowly roll your spine down, lay on your back. Exhale, bring your hands beside your hips, separate your feet, bring your arms away from your body, and have a little rest in Shavasana. Watch the breath in there. Switch off the Ujjayi breath. Bring your feet together, bring your arms by your sides. Inhale, both arms over your head. Hang on, Linda, I'll move that stuff. Exhale, bring your hands back beside your hips. Flex both feet, draw your lower back towards the floor, feet back. Back towards the floor. Turn the internal gaze to Nabhi navel. Inhale, bring the arms up and over the head with the fingers interlocked. And stretch. Pull the lower back down and then fully exhale, empty your lungs for Tataka Mudra. When the lungs are completely empty, just a gentle Mula Bandha, relax the abdominal muscles, let the belly turn into a nice pond, relax your face and stretch. So your diaphragm just naturally floats up. And then inhale, bring the hands up over the face, don't use too much effort, keep it gentle today. Exhale, change the interlock of your fingers and expel the air as the arms come down until you're empty. Look Nabhi navel, and when all the air is gone, lift the perineum and relax the abdominal muscles. The pond will appear in the belly by itself. When you're ready, do that one more time. In your way, and then when you're done, inhale, bring the hands up over your face, and exhale, bring your hands beside your hips. And inhale, bring your arms out at shoulder level, like wings with the palms down. And exhale, walk your feet over to the right as much as you can. Arms are out at shoulder level, not down by your hips. And walk your feet out to the right and keep your feet together. And then turn your head and look at your left hand and close your eyes. And then Tataka Mudra, inhale. Long exhale. When the lungs are completely empty, hold the breath out, lift the perineum, let the lower abdomen flow in and up. And when you're ready, do that one more time. Say hello to your internal organs. And then when you finish the second time, walk the feet to the center and turn the head to the center. Walk the legs across, turn the head, and do 2 breaths on the other side. Side version, liver, kidneys, spleen, lungs. Remember to lift the perineum a little bit as you hold the breath out. When you finish the second one, walk your feet to the center and exhale, lower your arms by your sides. Just look up and make sure your body's in a straight line. Line up the center of the feet with the center of the pelvis and the chin, and then lower your head. And bring your arms by your side, Caroline. Inhale, bring both arms up and over your head. Exhale, bend the right knee, hug the knee. Try and hold the shin rather than the knee. Inhale, arms over the head. Scoot the foot back along the floor. Stretch a little more. And then again. And hold this time. Inhale, push the knee away slightly. Pull your lower back towards the floor. And exhale, squeeze the knee down. Lift the chin towards the knee. And then inhale, lower the head and push the knee away a little bit. Draw your lower back down more. And exhale, squeeze the knee down. Lift the nose towards the knee. Push out through the ball of the left foot. Inhale, head down, release the knee a little bit, lower back down. Exhale, squeeze the knee down, forehead towards the knee. And this time hold. Inhale there. Long exhale. Hold the breath out. In the pause, see if you can draw the knee down a little bit more. And then inhale, bring the head to the floor, the arms over the head, and scoot the leg back to the floor. And exhale, bend the left knee, hug the knee to the chest. Inhale, arms over the head, scoot the foot back along the floor. And then exhale, hug the knee in, Apasanasana, Vinyasas. Inhale, push the knee away a little bit, draw the lower back down, keep the head on the floor. And then exhale, squeeze the knee down and lift the chin towards the knee. So it's chin, nose, then forehead. And inhale, come down. And every time you do that, just release the knee a little bit, push it away and draw the lower back down. And then second time, nose. And you want to get all the air out of the lungs when the nose is towards the knee. And then come down on the inhale, and the third time, forehead towards the knee. You're just bending the neck And a different position each time. And then take one breath there the last time. And inhale a very long exhale, and at the end of the exhale hold the breath out into a Mula Uddiyana Bandha, and lift your head a bit more towards the knee, or the knee a bit more towards the head, or both. And then when you're ready, inhale, extend everything, scoot the foot back along the floor. And then on the exhale, bend the right knee in and hug the knee to the chest. You've got the option here if you can hold the knee with the left hand and with the right hand and put the left hand on top of your left thigh, or you can take the big toe with the first two fingers, the right big toe with the right hand, and extend the leg. So if you can hold the big toe with the leg fairly straight, doesn't have to be completely straight, hold the big toe the way I showed you. Extend the left arm down the thigh, push out through the ball of the foot. On the next exhale, lower the leg to the right. Keep looking straight up. You can just be the knee, it doesn't have to be the whole leg. Inhale, come up. If it's too much, hold the knee, don't struggle. Exhale, go to the right. At the end of the movement, lift the head slightly, look to the left. Not that much, Caroline, just a millimetre. And then looking to the left, breathe there. You're inhaling more into the left lung. And when you exhale, release the right knee down. Do a little bit of a J breathing would be nice. And then when you're ready, inhale, come back to center. Good. And release the toe. And exhale, lower the arm and lower the leg. I'm just going to do that variation today. The right arm's over your head. And then exhale, bring the right hand beside the hip. And then inhale, bring the left leg up. Inhale, bring the left arm over your head. And exhale, raise the left arm and the left leg. Take the same variation you did on the other side. Do 2 vinyasas to the side. On the third time you hold, the right hand's on the right thigh. And then when you hold the pose, you lift the head and turn the head and look right. Then close the eyes and look at your nose tip. So there's a little sequence in everything. Everything has a place. It's the meaning of the word krama. Like vinyasa means movement and flow and connection, but krama means placement, order, and a kind of choreography within the practice. Like every breath, every movement does something. So it's like you've got to learn the scales, and then you can play the music. And then inhale, come back to center, turn the face to look up, release the toe, and exhale, bring the foot to the floor and the arm over the head. And then on the inhale, bring both hands beside the hips. And now we just take a short break, close the eyes, look into the heart, and rest any way you want to, Suptasana or Shavasana. Just do one more vinyasa in Supta. Bring the feet together, bring the arms beside the body. Inhale, bring both arms over the head. And then exhale, bend both knees and hug both knees down. And now if you want, take the big toes with the first 2 fingers of each hand, or you can also do this with holding the toes with the first 3 fingers. It can give you a bit more grip for this posture if you want. And then inhale, straighten your legs straight up with the legs together, holding the big toes or holding the knees. And then exhale, let the legs fall wide. Keep your gaze down at the moment into your navel and feel the movement comes from sort of the center of the pelvis, not from the hips. Inhale, bring the legs together. And exhale wide. Try to relax your face. Drop the upper palate. Release the tongue in the mouth. Inhale, bring the legs together with the breath. And exhale slowly wide. Release your sacrum down as much as you can and hold. Inhale there. And then as you exhale, gently lift your head with the eyes closed. Navidashana, look at the navel. With the head up, looking at the navel, take a couple of breaths. And at the end of each exhale, strongly squeeze the anal sphincter. And as you look at the navel and lift your head up, try to bend your elbows and let the shoulders and the weight of the shoulders slightly stretch your legs a little more. And then when you're done, inhale the head to the floor and exhale, don't move. Inhale, bring your legs together. And then exhale, bend both knees and hug the knees to the chest. An inhale and exhale. Hold the breath out. Lift the head, forehead, nose or chin to the knees. Keep the breath out. Squeeze and release the anal sphincter 5 times. And when you're done, inhale, head to the floor. Exhale. Inhale, arms over your head, scoot the feet along the floor. Exhale, bring the hands beside your hips. Take a breath, just one. And then bend both knees and hug both knees. Cross the ankles and rock forward. And come up any way you want and step back into a downward facing dog. We're not going to go through the full vinyasa today. And just in downward facing dog, look at your navel and breathe. Okay, take your time, no rush. Take your time. Okay, at the end of the next exhale, completely empty your lungs, soften your knees and look forward, and hop onto your shins. Erica, just let me get you a blanket. Sit in Vajrasana with, can I use your blanket? Yeah. Kneel on that. Hands in Vajrasana, cupping the knees, chest up, chin down, look heart. A couple of vinyasas in Vajrasana. As you inhale, bring the arms wide and overhead, sit up on your knees. Lift towards the ceiling with your chin down, just like we did at the beginning of the practice. Draw your arms back and exhale, sit down on the heels and bring the thumbs to the back of the head or the neck and draw your elbows wide and completely empty your lungs. And then pause at the end of the breath with the gaze in the heart and the perineum lifted. Push into the shins and the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift up. As you exhale, turn the palms forward, kneel down and cup the knees with the hands. Second vinyasa, inhale, arms wide and overhead, sit up on the knees, change the interlock of the fingers. And then exhale, thumbs to the back of the neck, sit down. Elbows back, chin down, look heart, hold the breath out, gently lift the perineum. Release, inhale, lift up, push the hands to the ceiling. And then exhale, kneel down, put the hands back on the knees. Okay, and then now vinyasas, keeping the seat on the heels. Inhale, bring the arms to shoulder level like wings. And then exhale, inhale, as you're in, sorry, let's do that again. Sorry, that's me. Inhale, bring the arms wide like wings. Turn the palms up, open the chest, bring the head back and look at your nose tip. And then exhale, fold forward and bring the hands down until they nearly touch the floor. And then just gently touch the floor and keep the head on the floor if you can and the buttocks on the heels. And then inhale, come up, turn the palms up, open the chest and look up again. Squeeze the shoulder blades and exhale, go all the way down, same thing. Close the eyes and look in your navel and empty your lungs. And then inhale, slowly come up, do the same thing. And this time as you exhale, bring the hands back to the knees. So a lot of these movements, they mimic what we do in the opening Tadasana sequence. Let's do another one. Inhale, bring the arms wide and overhead and interlock your fingers. And as you exhale, bring the hands down behind your back and slide your hands into reverse prayer or hold your opposite elbow. And then inhale and arch back. Really open your chest. Look at your nose tip. And then as you start to fold down, look at your navel and bring your head towards the floor and lift your elbows up. Stretch your shoulders. And inhale, come up and arch back. Exhale, don't move. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. And exhale, Vajrasana, hands to the knees. Just one more vinyasa here. Inhale, bring the arms, that's a lie, there's two. Inhale, bring the arms up over the head and interlock your fingers. This is our forward bend today. And then separate the palms and simply fold forward and put your hands on the floor. Round your back, drop your head, close your eyes and look navel. Inhale on 1, on 2, on 3, relax your shoulders. Exhale on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6, little pause. Then you count. Use the Om numbers. Whatever you're naturally inhaling for, double the length of the exhale. Pause gently at the end of the exhale. So there's just a little bit of stillness in your mind and a little bit of release in your body. I'm going to do that for 3 more breaths now. And then when you finish your final breath, interlock your fingers and inhale, come up. Don't rush, take your time. You're working with your own breath length. It could be up to twice the length of your neighbour. And bring the hands back onto the knees. Look into the heart with the eyes closed. Take a couple of breaths. Inhale, bring your arms wide and overhead. Exhale, hands behind you a few inches, 10 inches. Knuckles or palms. And inhale by pushing your shins and feet down, lift your hips up and open your chest and drop your head back and look at your nose tip. And then exhale, come down, and then we'll reverse the breath. Inhale, don't move. And as you exhale, push everything down, lift up, open the chest, drop the head back, look nose tip. And inhale slowly down. Last time, inhale, come up, squeeze the shoulder blades more, look at the nose tip. And then take a couple of breaths there, really expanding the chest and the rib cage on the inhale. Trying to let the throat stretch as the bottom teeth move towards the top teeth. And then when you're ready, come down on an exhale. Then inhale, bring the arms gently over your head. And exhale, separate the palms and fold forward. Put the hands on the floor and step back to a downward facing dog. Hold the down dog for 3 breaths, and you can, if you want to make it softer, bring your knees down and rest in extended child's pose. And then inhale, walk your feet halfway down your mat, and then walk your hands halfway down your mat. And then soften your knees. And on the inhale, slowly roll your spine up. Inhale, bring your arms to shoulder level. Exhale, let's do it with the feet apart this time for Malasana. Turn the feet out a little bit, bring the arms to shoulder level. Inhale, and then chin down, look navel, exhale, squat all the way, heels may rise. And then inhale there, and as you exhale, slowly sit down. And come onto your back and prepare for shoulder stand. So you can do a half shoulder stand if you're really comfortable with shoulder stand, or if there's any, or you can just rest your seat on a couple of blocks with your legs up in the air. So it's a bit more relaxing today if you want to. Judy, do you want some support? You okay with your cushion? Do you want to just lift your hips up for me today? Put them under your hips and then just raise your legs. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, breathe. You okay in half shoulder stand, Linda?
Yeah, never. Is that the right angle?
Yeah, it's fine. You're okay with just stay. You want to make it easier, there's use your blocks.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
Anybody want blocks who doesn't have any? You okay, Julie? Okay, so wherever you're in, relax your facial muscles. Upper palate, soft palate, tongue, and then the eyes will relax. Relax the throat pit and the back throat. And then just listen to your gentle Ujjayi breath. Have your eyes softly closed and relax. Find a position in which you can relax. It can be with your pelvis supported on blocks. It can be half shoulder stand or full shoulder stand. But relax there. And if you can't relax, do something easier. And now just focus on making your exhale slightly longer than your inhale. And to do that, you can count the Om numbers, count your natural inhale breath, and then lengthen the exhale breath. It doesn't need to be double in the beginning, it can just be longer until you get used to it. So keep your mind focused. And keep connected to that Ujjayi sound. Every time tension builds into your face, consciously release the tension. And if you lose the count in the breath, just start again. And then very slowly on the exhale, just bend the knees towards the forehead. On the inhale, bring the legs back to where they were. And exhale, bend the knees towards the forehead. And inhale, bring the legs back to where they were. And then exhale, bring the knees to the forehead or lower the legs straight towards the floor for plow. And in either of those positions, just take one breath. And then release the hands to the floor and very slowly roll your spine down, one vertebrae at a time. Put your feet on the floor. And lift your hips up. And then inhale, sit up. And exhale, bring your hands behind you 10 inches. If you want to do full fish pose, you can, but we're just going to make it softer today. Squeeze the shoulder blades, puff the chest up like a pigeon. Exhale, bring the chin to the sternum. And then as you inhale, opening the chest, bring the head gently back, looking at the nose tip, keeping the mouth closed. And then inhale, exhale, bring the chin back to the chest. And then push the chest up a little more. And inhale, bring the head back. Engage the legs. And exhale, bring the chin towards the chest. And then final time, inhale, bring the head back. Engage the legs, squeeze the shoulders, don't move, exhale. Stretch the throat, move the shoulders down, inhale, expand the chest. Long exhale, empty the lungs. Hold the breath out, Mula Nudiyana Bandha. And then inhale, and on the exhale, come up. Inhale, bring the arms over your head. And exhale, fold forward over the legs. Take one breath, inhale, long exhale. Keep the hands on the legs, and then on the next inhale, roll down onto your back, and relax in Shavasana. Roll your head a bit side to side. Bring your awareness down through your body and into your feet. Relax your feet. Relax your ankles and your knees. Relax your legs and your whole pelvic region. Let your legs go heavy. Relax your buttocks and your back. Relax all your spinal muscles. Relax your intestines and your stomach, your liver, your kidneys. Relax your left lung. Relax your right lung. Relax both lungs in your chest. Relax the muscles that support your heart. Relax your thumbs and your fingers and your palms. Relax your arms and your shoulders. Relax your neck. Relax the whole inside of your mouth and your tongue. Relax your upper lip, your lower lip, and your jaw. Relax your cheeks and your left eye. Relax your right eye. Release your upper palate. And let both eyes sink. Relax the eyelids, temples, forehead, scalp, ears, nose, and teeth. Relax your whole physical body and all your facial muscles. And then relax your mind. Just let go of any thoughts that are rising in your mind. And rest your awareness in the center of your chest, just in front of your spine. Watch the breath begin there and watch the breath return. So there's a little feeling of expansion of prana as the breath comes in, and contraction of prana as the breath goes out. But the breath is almost imperceptible. It's the most subtle thing. And completely relaxed. Move your fingers and toes. Bring your feet together and your arms by your sides. Inhale, stretch your arms over your head. Lengthen the left side and the right side and then both sides of your body. Bend your knees and hug your knees. Roll around a little bit on your back and release any tension. And then roll to your right side. Take a breath. And then push yourself up and come into a seated position for pranayama. We go back to Shitali Pranayama, calling breath. Left hand chin mudra, first finger to thumb. Right hand Vishnu mudra, first two fingers to the palm. Use the ring finger and the thumb to open and close the nostrils. Chest up. Chin slightly down, exhale through both nostrils. Roll the tongue, Shitali inhale. Head back. And then bring the chin down as you lift the chest up. Close the right nostril, exhale left. Bring the hand back to the knee, Shitali inhale. Chin down, close the left, exhale right. And then Shitali inhale. Bring the chin down, close the right, exhale left. Continue in your own time. Try to protrude the tongue enough so you make a straw. Wants to protrude a bit further than the lips ideally. You get more of a cooling effect as you suck the air in. If you want to perform Jiva Bandha, rolling the tongue up as the chin comes down and sliding it towards the soft palate, please feel free. If you're very comfortable with that, you can do the whole thing with a gentle Mula Bandha. Next time you exhale through the left nostril, bring both hands to Chin Mudra. Take your time, finish the round you're on. Nadisthana with Nasagra, nose, and Hridaya, heart, Marmasthanas. Left hand Chin Mudra, right hand Vishnu Mudra. Bring the hand into position. Exhale through both nostrils, lift the chest up, bring the chin slightly down. Erica, can you sit on a block, please? And then inhale again. Exhale through both nostrils. Close the right nostril, look Nasagra, nose tip. Inhale left. Retain, look heart. Exhale right. Look nose tip, inhale right. Retain, look heart. Just moving the internal gaze. Exhale left. Look nose tip, inhale left. Retain, look heart. So you switch the gaze in the pauses. Exhale right. Look nose tip, inhale right. Retain, look heart. Exhale left. Do one more round on your own. So next time you exhale left, bring your hands into any comfortable position for meditation. Exhale, draw your awareness to your perineum. Inhale, draw the prana up through the spine. Turn it into the center of the head in line with your eyebrows. Exhale down. Watch your breath turn in the pelvic floor. Inhale up. A little bit of tone as the breath turns. Exhale down. Tiny pause, a little bit of tone as the breath turns. Inhale up. Tracing the trajectory of your spine. And exhale down. Keep moving the breath in that way. Just feel the gentle rising and falling of the prana in the spine, from the Muladhara chakra in the base of your spine, in the center of your pelvic floor, to the Ajna chakra in the center of your skull, in line with your eyebrows. So the two chakras are connected through the Sushumna Nadi in your spine. Just centralizing the prana in the Sushumna Nadi, settling the prana, and then use its mantra. As the breath rises, so as the breath falls, hum. Rises, so falls, hum. Don't change the breath. The mantra is the breath. Keep your face relaxed. Just be very relaxed, content and happy. Just breathing. And then the next time the breath comes up, rest it in the heart, center of your chest. And use the mantra Om with the breath. The awareness in the Anahata chakra. The breath is there, the prana is there, the mantra Om or your personal mantra is there. All in the shrine of the heart. Let go of the mantra, let go of the chakra. Just sit very still, do nothing, think nothing. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Inhale for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Om Bolo Sakarus Bhagavan Ki Jai. Remind yourself the intention you made for your practice. Namaste. Sorry, Julie.